How's it going, guys? Infamous, and I'm back to share a little bit of my comic book collection. Now, these in no way may be rare to you or rare to anyone. These are just 15 of my favorite books. So yeah, I mean, there's always room to speculate on which one's rare, which one's worth more, but these are just my opinion, guys. With that being said, look at this light. Anyways, all right, starting off at number 15 is War Machine, Iron Man 282. Now, this is the first appearance of the War Machine. The reason I like this book so much is because of the cover art. That is one badass looking cover. Not to mention the writing of War Machine over the Iron Man logo. Now, this book, I would say generously a 9.8. I would say it is a near flawless cover, no roll, no spine dings, nothing of that nature. Very glossy, very nice, well kept book. Again, this may not be a very rare book, just one of my favorites. Moving on, it is Fantastic 446. Now, this book may be heating up in the coming years because of the rumors of the movie coming out. Now, I know that the movie has been pushed back indefinitely because of the tight schedule that Marvel has now. The reason that I like this book is I do like the Inhumans. This is the first full appearance of the Black Bolt. Moving on to, what is this, 13? 13. Amazing Spider-Man 700. Now you may think, oh, that book's not old, but the story behind this cover is this is a Steve Ditko cover that was originally going to be used for Amazing Fantasy 15. Now Stan Lee went with the Jack Kirby version instead, and this one was used here many years later. This is actually signed by Humberto Ramos, and the score on it is a 9.6. If you are curious about prices, look up eBay, I don't know. So, moving on, Tales of Suspense 48. The reason I enjoy this book is because this is the first, as you see, new Iron Man. This is the first red and yellow Iron Man suit. Obviously less clunky than this one right here. This looks like he's wearing a skirt. This looks like I'm about to kick your ass. Anyways, first red and yellow suit. Speaking of Iron Man Gold, Iron Man 40. Iron Man 40 features the very first gold suit, which is the second appearance of Iron Man altogether. I can't afford the Tales of Suspense 39 because it is outrageously expensive in any grade. Hopefully I'll pick that up soon when I win the lottery. All right, guys. Moving on. This is a favorite of mine because I do love the cover. This is Spider-Man number 1. This is the Marvel's Collection Classic Spider-Man number 2, being the chromium cover. Spider-Man Classics number 1 is the chromium cover of 300. Oh my God, look at that right there. See that? See that? See that right there? That's me. Anyways, guys, this is actually signed by Stan Lee, as you can see. Oh my God, the glare. That's better. Signed by Stan Lee right there. This is graded a 9.8. A lot of them are graded really high because the chromium cover is so sturdy. But yeah, it's getting really pricey. I've seen those go for a couple, like maybe $1,000. Moving on to what I just mentioned, Spider-Man 300. Now this again, signed by Stan Lee. You got to give the man props. Oh my God, this is going terribly. Got to give the man props. He's a total genius. This is the Todd McFarlane cover and the art. I might get it signed by him. I don't know yet. I don't know if I want to crack it open, but this one's graded at a 9.4. Moving on, Fantastic Four number 45. Now, there's a sad story behind this. This is the first appearance, as you can see right there. Maybe you can't see because of the glare, but first appearance of the Inhumans. But look at that. What are those, you may ask? That is a tape scuff mark. There was tape on the cover, and I removed it, exposing the thing to his natural skin color. Yeah, so if it wasn't for that, this cover may have been maybe a fine plus. Don't know. But it's probably down to like a 4.5. I actually have another copy of it. This one's already graded. This is a 7.0. There you go. So you know, this is off-white to white pages. Yeah, first Inhumans. Moving on, a little bit more rare, or not rare, but I guess you can say some of my more desired books. Spider-Man 129, first appearance of the Punisher. This is a big major key because, you know, Punisher. That's all you need to know. Very nice yellow, very presentable book. This one actually came graded at a 7.5. I expected a little higher, but not by much. Next, moving on, I have 2 copies of this. This is Avengers number 4. Interesting tidbit. First Silver Age appearance of Iron Man. Give me a gun. Sorry. First Silver Age appearance of that guy, Captain America. Now, right here is a higher graded version. Let me move this one out of the way. This one is a lot wider, nicer kept. This one's actually graded a 5.5, but you can see right there why. There's a little bit of chipping right there. The sides are all nice. Could have been graded higher, but again, it's just me complaining. Everyone thinks their books are graded higher than what they should be. Moving on, speaking of Avengers, Avengers number 1. This is the first appearance of the Avengers. You had Gold Iron Man, Hulk, Chris Hemsworth, Paul Rudd, the Wasp, and what's his name? Tom Hiddleston? Yeah, Loki. So this one was graded a 3.5. Really nice book. Really cool story. If you haven't read it, read it. Find it somewhere. I mean, you can find it online. You don't have to buy the book. Moving on. This is one of my favorite books right here. This is X-Men number 1. Very clean, presentable book. Other than, bam, right there. There's a little cut right there. And, you know, you could probably hide it. Some of the light makes it look worse. But right here is a piece of tape. Just a tiny piece of tape. Other than that, it is a really presentable, nice, vibrant colors. The spine, kind of the worst part. But not crazy, not terrible. But, I mean, this is a really old book. I would say this is about a 4.0, 3.5. Yeah, that's a very conservative grade. Moving on, speaking of X-Men, this is the holy grail of the Bronze Age. Hulk 181. Now, this is a high grade book. This is one of my cherished comic books. This is, I believe, a 9.0, maybe higher. Very clean, very presentable book. The colors are very nice. I don't know how well this picks it up, but we'll fix that. Very nice book. I also actually even have the Mark Jeweler variant. Not a variant, it's just an insert. This one was graded at a 7.0, as you can see right there. Mark Jeweler insert. Yeah, so I do have 2 copies of these. Really glad to have them. You can see that the Hulk on the non-graded one looks a lot nicer. The one on the other side looks a lot darker. Yeah, so got 2 of those. Moving on to number 2, which is Spider-Man number 1. This is the second appearance of Spider-Man. It has a Fantastic Four cameo. This one rated a 2.5. Believe it or not, this has no marble chipping anywhere on the book. The spine is in great shape. I wouldn't say it's fantastic, but there's no splits. The only thing that is a big no-no is there's writing on the cover. Never would you like to have writing on the cover. I unfortunately did, but hey, it's still Spider-Man number 1. Moving on to my final book. Drum roll, please. I don't know if you can hear that. It's in a plastic. This is actually CGC'd. So, this is number 1 right here for me. This is the beginning of the Marvel Age with Fantastic Four number 1. It is a really nice cover. Really iconic cover. You can see a lot of these reprinted. You can see them on shirts, or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just me. But there's no marble chipping except for that one right there. Other than that, everything looks fine. There's a little water damage near the top. I don't know how well you can pick it up. So let's see. Right there. The back, you can see water damage there. This one was actually graded A. Let's go, let's focus. 2.5. Or maybe it was graded A. No, that makes sense. Anyways, yeah, these are my books. Hope you enjoyed them. You know, I know there's a lot of comic collectors out there that may think I don't take it serious, but you know, that's how my channel is. You know, just wanted to share a little few things of mine. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you guys later.